Happy Monday, everyone. This is Michelle Reisinger from Washington, D.C. If you're joining, it is Monday morning at about 6:59. And I wanted to introduce you to someone. This is my foster dog. Yay! Hi, Kate. So this morning, I have my foster dog joining. Her name is Sue, and she will be cheering us on from the background. She is from Homeward Trails Rescue, and she's the best. And now she's lying down on the floor, ready to do some abs. Morning, Kate. Good to see you. So for this morning's boot camp, you are going to need a yoga mat or a towel, something to protect your back on the floor because we do have some floor work today. And then we've got some weighted options in our exercises. So if you are going to want to add maybe a dumbbell, if you have it, you can add a med ball. You could even add a morning Sabine. Hi, Claudia. You can add a backpack full of books if you wanted, or you can just skip the weight completely. But I know a lot of you have been filling your home gyms. Hi, Nesrin. Oh my gosh, so many packed people. I love it. Claudia, you did make it again, and you have the earlier time change. You are winning. Well, I know you can't all see it, but I have my, my foster dog down here on the floor in front of me, who's gonna partake in the boot camp this morning. Actually, not really. She will be cheering us on from the side. But if you're just joining and you're getting your equipment ready, you're gonna need a yoga mat or a towel to protect yourself on the floor. You have an option to add some weights today. So if you have a med ball, if you have a kettlebell, if you have a backpack full of books that you've been using, something nice and heavy, you are welcome to add that into today's boot camp. So we will get started in about 1 minute. If you're just joining, feel free to say hi. Oh, Mama's here, Oz is here, Daniel's here. Wow, got a nice group this morning. And so if you're just joining, we are going to be doing a 30-minute boot camp this morning. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that she just went where she's supposed to go to slide this in place. Oh, no. I know, sweet girl. You play with your toy and go eat that. Yes, go eat that. All right, she's happy. We're happy, and we are about to get started, guys. So in about, hi, Meg. I know, she's the best. I love her so much. She's from Homeward Trails Foster Rescue, I should say, and I'm gonna have her for about a week. So if you join in for any other classes this week, she will be there as well. So we're about 30 seconds away from starting. Again, if you are just joining, you're gonna want a yoga mat or a towel, something to protect yourself on the floor, because we'll be doing some exercises from the floor. And then option to add weight. So if you have a dumbbell, maybe 10 or 15, I'm gonna use a med ball that I have, which is 14. And then also if you have a backpack full of books, a backpack that has maybe rice in it, even a heavy thing of laundry detergent can work well, just as some additional weight. If you don't have a weight, don't sweat it. I promise you will still get your money's worth in this workout. So we are going to go ahead and get started with our warm-up, and then after that I will explain the workout a little bit further. So for your warm-up, if you want to go ahead and back it up to the free space that you have this morning, we're going to start with just a couple of deep inhales to center ourselves before we start moving. So take a deep breath in, lift, reach up towards the sky, feel your abs engage, exhale to release, and again, inhale to lift, and exhale to release one more time. Inhale to lift. And hold that stretch at the top. Exhale to release it out. Go ahead and just start with your light jog this morning. Shoulders back and down. Core engaged. Heart rate's gonna start going up. Abs are strong. And this doesn't have to be too high to start, particularly if your knees aren't warm yet. You don't have to kick those heels up too high. You don't have to lift your knees up too high. We're just trying to find some warmth in the body before we really get going with today's workout. Let's take this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to a standing skip. So I know a standing skip is a little bit harder than a moving skip, but you're just doing a double tap on each side and lifting one knee up. If that doesn't feel good, you can just take this to a march. A march is just fine. The skip is just a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more ballistic. Let's hold the skip for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's transition this to some jumping jacks. Nice and strong. Think about pulling your shoulders down on your jacks. You don't want your shoulders way up by your ears. Let's take this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, take your feet shoulder width apart. I want you to reach to the side, find that oblique stretch, and then take it back to center. Reach to the other side, find the oblique stretch, back to center. Reach, and back to center, and reach, and back to center. I'm gonna have you walk out, find your strength in your plank, hold here, release up to down dog, and we're gonna do a couple of the exercises that we're gonna find in today's boot camp. So while you're holding this down dog position, I want you to try one with me. I want you to think about lifting up onto your toes, ripple and rolling your spine forward, and then doing a push-up. Let's try that again. Bring it up to down dog, and then lift up onto your toes, ripple and roll your spine forward, and take a push-up. One more time. Deep breath in, lift your toes, ripple and roll forward. Find a push-up, hold right there, breathe. Nice job, guys. Let's take this for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Walk your hands back, stand nice and tall, bring it back into your jog. Take a deep breath in here. We're gonna finish out the last of our warm-up before we get started. Ooh. All right, switch it to your jacks. We take this for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, just open your back, stretch side to side. A little bit of dynamic stretching before we start. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out to release. Nice job, everyone. All right, that was our warm-up, and we are gonna get started with our workout. So the workout is written into the comment section if you haven't checked it out yet. I also have it here, like every time, on our whiteboard. So today's workout is called 45 full out. The reason for that is because for every 45 seconds that we're doing a round, you'll work the entire time. And it's kind of a cool concept the way it works. So we are gonna be changing up exercises every round. Each round consists of 3 repetitions. They're all 45 seconds. In the first 45 seconds, you're gonna do 8 repetitions, and when you're done, you're gonna hold a plank. Then we're gonna repeat it again. You're gonna go 10 repetitions. When you're done, you hold a plank. And then the last one, 45 seconds for 12 repetitions. When you're done, if you make it, then you hold plank. Now, the exercises are these 6 exercises down here. So we're gonna repeat that 6 times, each time with a different exercise. The first one is squat press. The second one is a sprawl or a burpee. The reason you have a choice there is because a sprawl is better done with weight. So if you're not weighting weight this morning, you might want these to be burpees in order to get your money's worth. I know it's hard to self-select burpees, but I'm saying it. The third one is sprinter step. I'll demo that one. It's basically a low lunge. Ripple and roll push-up. We just did that in warm-up. And then bridges, you're on your back. Maybe you're adding some weight to your hip area. You're lifting your hips into the air. You're getting glute work there. And then the last one is a V-sit, which means that by the end of this, our abs are gonna be done for. In a good way, but they're gonna be done for. So those are the 6 exercises that we're working with today. You're gonna plug the first one into our first round. So the first one would be 8 reps of squat press. When you're done, you go to plank. Then it's gonna be 10 reps of squat press. When you're done, you go to plank. Then it's gonna go 12 reps of squat press. When you're done, you go to plank, and then you'll be very happy to hear that there is a minute rest after that. That is what the workout is going to look like. I'm gonna talk us through the first round. I'm gonna cue all the exercises. Remember, it is just one exercise for the first 3, so you get used to it, you build on it, you do 2 extra each time, and then you hold plank. And honestly, guys, I tested this workout out on Saturday, and really it becomes much more about the plank and a lot less about the exercise that we're actually doing. So we're gonna move into the first round of this, which is squat press. If you're going to use your weight, you can use a weighted dumbbell. 10, 15 works great. If you're a little bit stronger, you can go for 20 if you think you can get to the 8, 10, and 12 reps. I'm gonna set up our timer here so we don't have to worry about keeping count for where we are. And then we are gonna get started. So if you're gonna use a weight, go ahead, grab that weight, guys. If you want a dumbbell, if you want a med ball, this is 8 reps and then the plank for squat press. If you've got a weight, it comes right here at your chest. We're gonna go 8, down, 1, down, 2, or take these at your own pace, but you're going for 8. If you don't have weight, you're happy to just take your hands right in front of your chest. This is my 7, and then this is my 8. I'm gonna set my weight down, and for the remainder of the time, I just hold plank. Are you starting to see how this is gonna work? So we have 15 seconds left. I also didn't mention, but it is true, there is 20 seconds in between each 45, so you do get a small amount of recovery after you're holding this plank. That recovery starts in 3, 2, there it is. Here's your 20 seconds. Now we go into 10 reps of the squat press and then hold plank for the remainder of the 45. Are you starting to catch on? Who's super excited? Definitely me. This is also the second time I'm doing this. In 3 seconds, here's 10 reps. There it is. Now feel free to take these reps as slowly as you want. Maybe you want to work on technique. You'll notice that I'm taking a really wide foot position. It's because my knees are injured. If you'd rather take a more narrow squat position right here, you are more than welcome to do that. All I ask is that you get to your 10 reps. And so we've also got our back tall. Our booty is going back and down, and we're breathing deep. When you hit your 10 reps, guys, you hit the floor, you get right in that plank, you hold it until we finish this 45. That will be in 10 seconds. 9, 8, keep breathing, so strong. Option to take this to a forearm plank. You don't have to hold straight arm plank. And there we go. 20 seconds of recovery. And now it's gonna be 12 reps and then the plank. All right, 10 seconds. Nice and strong here. Remember when we squat, we have shoulders back and down, booty goes back, and spine stays straight. In 3 seconds, here's 12 reps. 2, 1, here you go. 45 seconds to do 12 reps of your squat press. Breathing deep, nice job, guys. Option to add that press at the top. If that feels good and you gotta wait, keep breathing. Beautiful work, so strong. You can take the full 45 seconds to get through the 12. I don't want you to have to feel like you really need to push in order to get through it. Keep breathing, guys. Whenever you're done, you bring it down to your plank. You hold until we finish. Hold until we finish, which is in 5 seconds. So strong. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Nice job. Now, this is our first minute rest in between the exercises. So grab a drink, grab a towel if you want it, and we're gonna change up the exercises. So if you look in the comments, or if we take it back to our board here, the next one is the sprawl or burpee. I know, I'm sorry. Sprawl or burpee. If you've not done a sprawl before, this is what it looks like. Do the sprawl if you've got some weight in front of you. For the sprawl, you're gonna bring it down, kick your legs back similar to a burpee, bring them forward, and then lift the weight at the top. If that sounds too ballistic to you, you can come down, step, the feet, and then take the lift. If you don't have weight and you wanna maximize this, then go ahead and take this as your burpee. Again, any burpee options work. And we're starting again in 3, 2, there it is. This is 8 sprawls or burpees. Choose your poison and stay so strong. Option on the burpee, not to jump, and just take your legs back and then stand. Or option to just step, stand. Or if you got the sprawl, your weight's in front of you, you're taking it back, and you're standing tall. Either way, when you get to 8, you're gonna hit your plank again, and you're gonna hold until we're out of the 45 seconds. 12 more to go, breathe. Doing so good. So strong, squeeze from your abs. Resist the urge to lift up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Recover here for 20. This is gonna be 10 reps. Burpees or sprawls. Burpees or sprawls, 10 seconds to go. Here we go. Catch your breath, grab a drink, make your choice. Burpees or sprawls. I'll start with burpees, then I'll go to sprawls for demo purposes. There we go. Breathe, guys, get after 10. Stay so strong. Keep it up. Keep your core engaged. So important for the burpees and the sprawls. If you're doing the sprawl again, drop it back, bringing it forward, standing tall. Standing tall. So strong, guys. When you hit 10, take that plank. When you hit 10, whoo, and we hold. Starting to feel the abs. Starting to feel good. 6, 5, you're doing great. Only one more set in this round. There it is. Whoo, beautiful, beautiful, breathe. So, last time, burpees or sprawls for 12 reps, and then the plank. What's it gonna be? Burpees or sprawls, 5 seconds. Whatever it is, commit to it, take the full 45. I don't care if you don't get plank, here we go. Burpees or sprawls for 12. Keep your core engaged. Take those deep breaths in. Or if you're sprawling, you might be a little bit more controlled here. Bringing it down, back and forth, standing tall. Again, I don't mind at all if it takes you the full 45 just to do the 12 reps. That is totally fine. And remember, we all have another minute at the end of this one. One more minute at the end. This is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo. There it is. There it is. Woo. 2 exercises down, 4 to go. So strong. Hair's a mess. Love it. Monday morning. So, next one is sprinter step. I'll demo this one for you right now. Options on the sprinter step as well. So, for the sprinter step, it's basically a lunge that stays low the whole time. So, you're gonna start with one leg back. You're gonna step it forward, still in a lunge, step it back, still in a lunge, and that is 1. Option to alternate your legs, alternating until you get 8, or 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. Those are your options. And then just like before, you bring it to your plank when you're done. Hands are in prayer for this one. Back is tall. Here's 8, 3, 2, there we go. Drop one knee back, step forward, step back, that's 1. Forward, back, take this any pace. Forward, back, that's my 3. Forward, and back. So that's my 4 on one side. Now I go for 4 on the other. Drop the leg back. Forward, back, that's 1. Forward, back. So strong, guys. When you hit 8, take your plank. When you hit 8, take your plank. So that's where I am. I drop it down to my plank. I hold for the remainder of the time. Breathe. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And there it is. Woo. How did you do? You starting to get warm? Here's our 20 seconds in between our 8 and our 10 reps. 10 to go in this next round. 5 and 5, or alternate your legs in 3, 2, 1. Choose your poison. Make sure you're staying low. Now, if low doesn't feel good, guys, just take a regular lunge. Just step forward and step it back. Step forward and step it back. And feel free to take out kind of the double aspect of the sprinter's lunge. When you do 5, Take 5 on the other side. Or again, option to alternate these. Beautiful, so strong, guys. And then when you find your 5, drop into your plank. You hold plank for the remainder of the time. This is 6, 5. You're so strong. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Only one more round in sprinter step. We're going for the 12. Going for the 12. Take these alternating. Take these single side. Or option to not do the sprinter step and just take a classic lunge and then stand tall. There it is. Here's 12. Stand tall. Deep breathing. Shoulders back and down. So if I was doing regular lunge, I would just be up and tall like this. If I was in my sprinter's lunge, I stay low, then I step forward low, then I step back low, then I step forward low. Everybody's breathing. 6 on one side, 6 on the other side. Stay so strong, guys. Feel free always to take the full 45 for everything you need. I don't want you to feel obligated to jeopardize your technique in order to go fast. You have 8 seconds. Breathe. So strong. Where are you? 4, 3, 2, whoo. And there we are. We are halfway done with the entire workout. You are doing so strong. And the next one is that ripple and roll push-up. Now, if you remember from the warm-up, we tested that one out. So the ripple and roll push-up also has some options for you. Now, if you want to take these as more of a shoulder exercise, you're going to take a wider arm stance when you set up. And then you're going to ripple and roll forward, take a wide shoulder push-up, and then come back up. If you want a little more today, make these tricep push-ups. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. You start from that down dog position, ripple and roll, take a tricep push-up, and then come back up. Always option, if toe push-ups aren't working for you, you're gonna ripple and roll forward, drop to your knees, take your push-up, and then rise up. Here comes 8 in 3, 2, right there. Do your first 8 ripple and roll push-ups. Choose that starting position and the push-up technique that's working for you today. There are no bad options in any of these exercises as long as you're working. Also option if you want to change it up. I just did my first few as shoulder, and I'm going to take my last few as tricep. And then of course, once you're in your plank, you're already perfectly situated right there to hold that plank position. You have 10 seconds to go. Oh, I know this one burns. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Wow. That's good stuff on those push-ups. All right, catch your breath. 20 seconds to recover. And now we're going into 10 reps and then the plank. Feel free to adjust these any way you need just to get through the set. In 4, in 3, in 2. Here we go. Here's 10. Take them any way that works for you. Just make sure that you're rising up to your toes, rippling your spine forward, and taking the push-up. Breathe in down dog. Rise to your toes, ripple and roll forward. Find your push-up. And just stay nice and steady. Again, no need to destroy yourselves to get through these, to just get to the plank. You're welcome to take the work here and let it be what it is. Again, option at any point to change up the type of push-up that you're doing. Or if you wanted to start on your toes and then you started feeling and wanted to take these to your knees, that's also an option. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Is anybody else feeling the push-ups? I am definitely feeling them. All right, there is just one more set of the push-ups, and that is for 12. Do the best you can on this one. I know the push-ups are tough, especially because we've been on our shoulders with the plank work. In 3, 2, there it is, here we go. Aim for 12, just get as close as you can. Deep breathing, find your strong technique. We lift on our toes, we slide our kneecaps forward, we ripple forward, we take the push-up. Woo! Make this what you need. If you want to hang out here longer in down dog, take some extra breaths and then keep that push-up going. That is totally fine by me. Whatever you need to get through this. You have about 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left. Can you hit 12 in your last 10? Hang on, guys. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Push-ups done. I felt the push-ups. That is for sure. All right. Bridges are the next exercise. So it's going to be a nice break for our wrists, especially if you're starting to feel them. I feel mine a bit too as well. So for the bridges, again, we're all the way down here at exercise 5. We just have bridges and V-sits. So for the bridges, if you're working with weight, a couple of options here. If you want, you can bring the weight to your hips. If you have a dumbbell, it's going to go the long way across your hips. I've got my med ball. It goes right in my hip area. I hold it here, and then I'm going to lift my booty up and bring it back down. Another option for you, if you have weight, hold the ball here, lift, and bring it back down. If you don't have weight and you want to make this harder, feel free to do single leg and then single leg. There's our 45. You have 8 of these. Choose your poison on these bridges. If you've got weight, it's right here you're lifting up. If you don't have weight, you can just regular bridge, or option to do 4 lifts on one side and then 4 lifts on the other side. When you're done, just like always, you take it to your plank and you hold. Guys, if your wrists are getting really tired, just take this to a forearm plank. No problem at all, and hold from forearm plank. Stay strong, breathing deep. And if your planks start failing, guys, option to just lift your booty up into the air and then bring it back into plank. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. 20 seconds to recover. Now we're into the 10 reps. So strong. Catch your breath. Choose how you're going to do the 10 reps. Maybe you want to mix this up a little bit. That is completely fine. Maybe for this round, if you're working with a weight, you want to hold the weight here and go for 10. Here we go. Lift, release, lift, release. So strong. Lift, release. Maybe this is where your 10 is. Maybe your 10 is right here with a weight. Or if you're weight free, maybe you are taking one leg in the air and then the other leg in the air, making sure that they stay even. When you hit the end of your bridges, you roll right over and you take your strong plank position. Now, if you're on your forearms or if you're on your hands, what I was saying before is if your abs are starting to get really tired, don't fail down to your knees. Try to fail up into a down dog so that you stay dynamic and active, and then bring it back to the plank when you're ready. 3, 2, there we go. All right, 12 reps on the bridges. This is our second to lag exercise in the entire boot camp. We are so close, guys. We have less than 5 minutes left. Hang in there, super strong. Here comes 12 in about 5 seconds. How do you want to take these? Make your choice. And let's get started. Whew. This one's for 12. No matter what position you chose, you want to make sure you squeeze the booty up every time. Squeeze the booty up every time. This is a glute exercise here. So we want to stay nice and strong from the glute. Keep breathing. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You definitely don't have to take these at my pace. You can do it as slow as you want to get as much out of it as you want. When you finish, you roll it over. You take your plank. We have 10 seconds, and then we are going to start the very last round. This is 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, we are at the end. We just have one more exercise, just one more, and it is the V-sit. So a V-sit is an ab exercise, which means that as we polish out this workout, we're gonna definitely check the abs off the list. If you've not done a V-sit before, this is what the technique looks like. You're on your booty. You're gonna start with the hands at the backs of your thighs. You're gonna roll down until you find your lower ab engagement. You're gonna reach your arms forward, lift your feet off the floor, pull in, extend out, pull in, extend out. So this would be 1 and 2. And so every time the knees come in, you count 1. So 8 of those, plank. 10 of those, plank. 12 of those, plank, and you're done for the morning. That's it. That's all you have left. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3. Here's 8 V-sits in the plank. And we start. Breathe. Pull in, extend out. That's 1. Just go for these at your own pace. I know your abs are tired. You can keep these as slow as you need to. Try to keep that beautiful technique from the low abs. You're going for 8, and then you're going to take it to your plank. When you're there, so strong, and then hold plank for the rest of it. Breathe. Oh, I feel this on the plank. Again, remember, if you need to fail on plank, try to fail up into down dog instead of releasing your knees to the floor, because that is a lot more challenging, 1, to get back in it, and 2, if you fail up into down dog, at least you're still getting a little bit of active engagement. There we go. All right, 2 more sets. 10, 12, and you're done for the morning. Take a couple of deep breaths. Grab your water if you need to. 10 seconds. 10 seconds for 10 reps and a plank in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. In to out. That's 1. So strong, guys. Take these any pace you need to finish them out. Any pace you need to. I know we're feeling it in our abs. I feel it too. They definitely feel engaged. If you need a little bit more option to do these, holding your weight. If that takes you where you want to go. If not, just complete your 10 and then transition into your plank position. We have 15 seconds. So strong. Breathe deep. Try not to release to your knees if you have to. Fail up into down dog. And then get recovered and come back into plank. 5, 4, 3, 2. Whew. Team, just 1 more. Just 1 more. Just 12 reps, and then a plank, and then we are warming down. Here we go. 8 seconds. So strong. Breathe deep. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we pull, extend, pull, extend. This is it. You can do anything for 45 seconds. Find these 12 repetitions. If you don't even get to the plank, I don't mind at all. Just finish out these last 31 seconds right here with strength and power and commitment to the exercise that you are doing. When you hit your 12, we take it into our very last plank of the morning. There are no more planks after this. You're so strong. Keep breathing from the plank. Resist the urge to arch your back like that. Stay right here. Fail up to down dog if you have to. Then bring it back into plank. 7, 6. We're there, guys. We are done together. In 3, 2, 1. Woo. And that is your Monday morning. Wow, that was good stuff. I clearly felt it. Oh, clearly Meg Sullivan did too. I know, Meg, I got you, girl. All right, guys, don't sit down. I know I'm sitting down in front of the camera, but stay tall. Let's just do a couple of movements together to work this out of our body. I don't want you to sit down because I don't want the lactate that we built up to deepen and sink into your muscles. So stay tall here, and let's take a quick dynamic stretch up and over from our shoulders. Slow down your breathing here. Beautiful work today. That was a great little boot camp. And then take this down into a speed skater. Spread your legs wide. Speed skater the arms from side to side. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Take it side to side. That was the last of our timer. That was the last of the 1-minute rest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and take a figure 4 stretch to stretch out our glute. Right foot to left knee. Sit down into figure 4. If you need to hold on to something for this stretch, that is totally fine. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Other side. Left foot, right knee. Sink down, figure 4 stretch. Oh, it feels so good from the glute. 4, 3, 2,
One, shake it out to release. One more stretch for you guys while we're still together. We did do a lot of forearm work today, so very gently go ahead, pull the forearm back, and then gently take the inversion when you're ready. Other side, take the forearm stretch, and then very gently take the inversion, pulling it back the other direction. All right, team. You guys were fantastic this morning. That was a legit boot camp. Let's see if the puppy is still awake. Come here, girl. Come here, pup. Pup, pup, pup. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, I think she was on my bed while I'm getting punished. Come here, pup. Oh, busted. Well, I guess that's what I get for crating her. She was on the bed. All right, guys. Happy Monday from Washington, D.C. You guys were awesome. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. We will see you, I know the planks. We will see you guys next week. Take care, everyone. Have a great week.